Hi guys, welcome to Taste to Explore. My name is Darlene and today I bring to you a classic Puerto Rican dish. We are making Sorullitos De Maiz. So good. Now what that is it's like corn fritters that we're gonna make it with water and then we're gonna fry them up. You can have them as appetizers or you can have them along with your coffee. It's just like a delicious cornmeal fritter finger food, like so good and very easy to do. So stick around as I walk over to the basic ingredients to get started. Okay guys, so here are the ingredients. We have here 1 cup and 1/4 of yellow cornmeal, the fine kind. There's 2 kinds. There's fine and then there's coarse. This is the fine, but although you can use the coarse if you want. We have 2 tablespoons of butter that's salted. I have here 1 teaspoon of salt and 2 tablespoons of granulated sugar. Now you can put more sugar or salt as you want. It's totally according to your taste buds. And I also have 2 cups of water heating up because this needs to be nice and hot and ready for us. So now let's begin. Alright, so now that my water is nice and hot, we're going to put in the salt. So I have put my teaspoon of salt in there. I'm going to place my butter and my sugar. I like mine's a little a little sweet, so you can put more or less according to your taste. And I'm just gonna wait until the butter melts down just a little bit more and I can put my cornmeal in there. So this is just gonna take a minute. Alright, so my butter is nicely melted and now we're gonna put in the cornmeal. And I switched to a wooden spatula and now I'm just going to move this around until it gets nice and thick. And this takes really quick. As you can see, it's already thickening up nicely. After 2 minutes, as you can see, there's no more water and our dough is nice and stiff, and this is exactly what we want. So I'm going to put it in a bowl. Alright, and I'm going to let it to cool down. You cannot work with this dough just like that. I mean, it's very dangerous. As you can see, it's scalding hot. Once this cools down for a good 15 minutes, 10 minutes, however it takes for it to cool down, then we're going to start rolling out our Sorullitos and frying them. But I'm going to show you how that looks when this is cooled down. See you right back. Okay, my cornmeal masa is nice and cooled, slightly warm, which is okay. And I'm just going to take a spoonful, or it doesn't really make a difference. All you need is with your clean hands, just form it to like a cigar, and it's slightly sticky, not too much, and you're gonna try your best and to form this cigar because it's supposed to be a finger food. I mean, you can shape it up really to whatever you like, but you move it around a little bit, give it a little shape with your clean hands, and then you just shape it along. I already made some and I'm gonna continue on shaping them until I finish the whole thing. Alright, so I'm down to my last one, and you see how sticky it is? It had like stuck to my hand a little bit. You have to be really careful when you're working with it, and just when you're rubbing it together with both of your hands, just make sure you're gentle because it breaks and it cracks easily, and you want to be able to just give them a shape. It could be thick or thin, however you like. I mean, I did the rest here. They're not actually that good looking. Maybe I'll just pass a little rub on. But you see how it's just smooth, and if it cracks, just like redo it again. So right here I have my oil that's preheated and it's nice and hot, and I'm just gonna wash my hands and then we're gonna go and start to frying them. You got to make sure that your oil is nice and hot. Be careful that you don't burn yourself. And when you're going to place them all on here, giving them space in between. They're not going to expand, but you don't want to overcrowd your pan. And we're just going to let them cook for 3 minutes on both sides. Not very long at all. This is pretty quick and easy to do, and I'll see you right back. You got to make sure that your oil is nice and hot. Be careful that you don't burn yourself. And when you're going to place them all on here, giving them space in between. They're not going to expand, but you don't want to overcrowd your pan. And we're just going to let them cook for 3 minutes on both sides. Not very long at all. This is pretty quick and easy to do, and I'll see you right back. Alright guys, so I'm going to take out my last batch, and as you can see, it's nice and golden brown. I left it for 3 minutes each side. When you put it in here, make sure that you don't mess with it. It has to at least start cooking at least a minute or two before you decide to check on the other side. What happens is if you don't do that, it's going to break apart, and you don't want that. Remember, there's no egg in here, so there's no agent to keep it together. So leave it for a minute or two, maybe even 3 on medium-high heat. And then when you're ready to take it out, just put it on a paper with paper towels, and then that's it. Hi guys, welcome back. Well, look, my Sorullitos are done. And I just put it in a pretty platter, and I'm going to have it with a cup of coffee because that's the way I roll today. You know, this is an old school tradition. It's just like a finger food. You eat it along coffee, tea, hot chocolate. And you can serve it to your guests, or you can just have like a light little brunch with it and just have it with coffee like I'm gonna do. And I just can't wait to bite into it already. Crunchy on the outside, nice and soft on the inside. Perfect. I love to make old school foods just to bring back that memory again of the good old days. Oh my god. So give this a try. Thank you so much for watching and spending time with me today in my kitchen. It's always a pleasure cooking with you, and make this today. Let me know what you would like me to make next. I can't wait. I read all the comments, and don't forget to follow me on Instagram. I'm big on Instagram. I'm up in there. I post just a few days before I put a video up, so you get to know what I'm making next before time. So thanks for joining me. It's always a pleasure having you with me. Take care. Bye bye.